some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Here are the five for the Clippers. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's George in at the 3 spot. And for the Thunder, Lou Dort out there with Wiggins. Then there's SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Man in at the point guard. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Pass to Powell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 4 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses. Here's Man. Passes it to Robinson Earl. Wiggins with the bounce pass. The pass to Robinson Earl. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Dort. Good on the 13-footer.
Breakdown by the defense there. Jackson, a solid mid-range shooter. You like to push him out further.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Off target with his 3. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 33 points last game. From 12 feet out, Paul George with the steal. Kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Batum. Powell for 3. No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Man passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. Count that one for Dort.
And the 3-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Jackson. Now the pass to George. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Man passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 10-footer misses off the left iron. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. Batum, the screen. Lets a floater go. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Clock at 6. Here's Man. Great D that time from Powell.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A nice shot by George.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Man passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Knocks it loose. Stolen by George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
First one falls for him. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of, drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
And George drops them both. And opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Despite his slim frame, SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And Kevin, talk about a tough finish. The defense all over him, but he still finds a way to get that off.
Now here's Jackson. Had a tough time getting going against the Thunder. He was a non-factor in that game.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, trailing by 5. Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Powell. It's hauled in by Paul George. LA's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Jackson in the corner. Tries it from 9. The Thunder pull it in.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Over to the left wing. Man. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers leading by 5. And Batum kicks to George. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Gilgeous-Alexander finds George. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here is Los Angeles now. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Mann, defended by George. Mann gets the bucket. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Zhang's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Robert Covington's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 3-point lead. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Clippers leading by 5. Now Zubac. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And his shot blocking almost single-handedly changed the game. No one wanted to put up a shot with him lurking.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Oklahoma City's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander with the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. Now here's Powell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jackson, a screen on Dort. It's Jackson atop the key. The shot misses, and the Thunder going the other way now. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Here's George. He has 5. Buries it down low. 7 points in the game.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And here now the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. On the wing, Wiggins. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside, George. Pass to Covington. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Dort kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wiggins. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Clippers leading by 3. Jackson looking over. Pass to Powell. George with the ball. Cans it from downtown.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Pokusevski's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And Baisley subbed in for Wiggins. Thunder trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Zhang. From 11 feet away, Dort misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. The pass to Zubac. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And he's good on the second.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
Pass to Baisley. Here's Jang. Pass to Dort. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Clippers third.
This is a team full of snipers. They consistently knock down outside shots that forces defenses to play up on them, which allows the rest of the floor to open up.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the first. Kennard for three. Dort grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wall. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The step back jumper is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket of the night right there.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's George for three. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Pokusevski. Dort kicks to Zhang. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Dort, 20 feet out. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. And here's George for three. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 14.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Wall. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's George. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. We've got Wall. He's out there with Luke Kennard. Robert Covington out there with Paul George. And it's Coffey in at the power forward position. Here's Mann, who's coming off a 25-point game against the Clippers. 4 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mann's got 5.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 3-point lead. George double-teamed. And here's Kennard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Covington a screen on Williams. Clock at 2. Shots good by Kennard.
Extremely fluid on the offensive end. Kennard can score in just about any situation.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with The addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Outside Williams. They set the screen to the paint. Here's Pokusevski, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Covington trying to break free. George, no good. Thunder trailing by 7. Williams passes to Mann. To the wing right side. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Williams. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Wiggins is checked in for the Thunder. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jackson's checked in. 3 from the inbound. Pokusevski can't hit.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Baisley. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers leading by 9. To the inside. Covington passes to George. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Pokusevski. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Thunder trailing by 11. Here's Mann, defended by George. Launches it. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. The free throw drops for Jackson.
In the 2020 playoff bubble, some players struggled. Reggie Jackson was one of those guys, but he bounced back in a big way.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And with Jackson, Smitty, he went right back to being the player he was back in 21.
He was an aggressive attacking scorer with an edge, GA, and the 21-22 season was one of his best ever.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And here we go with the breakdown tonight of the front court and back court rebounding numbers for the Clippers.
Well, you love seeing the backcourt stay active and putting that speed and quickness to use on the glass. They've gotten a lot of rebounds and helping to do whatever they can for the win.
Pokusevski, the pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Back to Wiggins. Over to the wing. They could use a bucket. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Mann.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 13. Covington setting the pick for Jackson. Kicks it out to Covington. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Covington's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers. Pass to Baisley. Right wing. Wiggins against Kennard. Wiggins passes to Mann. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Rebound by the Clippers. Inside, here's Jackson. And no good that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Clippers leading by 11. Kennard with the ball. Kicks it out to Covington. No good on the triple. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Mann passes to Williams. And here's Wiggins to the left wing. Here's Baisley. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Here's Pokusevski. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now, here's Kennard. A steal. Here's Baisley. There is so much young talent, Steve, in today's NBA. That being said, whose game should an up-and-coming player try to emulate?
For me, Kevin, for the 25 and under crowd, the guys I love: Luka Doncic, unbelievable; Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and it's a whole slew of others.
Los Angeles with another miss. Thunder trailing by 9. Here's Mann. He's got 8. Baisley passes to Mann. Over Jackson. They shoot again, and it's good. 2 points.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
So both teams making some changes here.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great showing for him last season. He averaged 24 per clip, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And no secret, he can score the ball. #1 on the team last year.
He loves being the go-to guy. You can see it in his swagger. And boy, he sure lit it up last season.
Zubac finds Jackson. Outside, George. To end the cold streak. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 7. Outside, George. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
For Los Angeles, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
George, no good on the free throw.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now, here's George. 23 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Muscala. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Clippers leading by 7. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Shot clock at 3, and it's sent back by George. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Jackson passes to George. Sinks that one from the post. And now it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Batum wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. And the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. John Walls checked in for Reggie Jackson. Clippers leading by 12. Now Zubac. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Wall. Outside, George. Over in the corner, Batum. Offensive rebound, Zubac. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Zubac has got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. Pass to Robinson Earl. Will it go? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
And the first one at the line is good. Dort, he's checked in for Pokuševski. Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. And so he's able to get one of two. Clippers leading by 13. George passes to Powell. Good on the bucket. Powell's got his first bucket of the night.
Keeping his balance on the difficult tape. Norman Powell is gifted at finishing through physical contact.
Powell against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Off target from outside. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. George against Williams. The shot by George, no good. Oklahoma City shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. 1:09 left in the second quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Nice pass by Gilgeous-Alexander. Has the height to see over the D, and he's unselfish.
Here's George, and he has 28 points for the game. Stolen away. Passes it to Dort. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Thunder making the shot. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Clippers lead by 13. Here's Mann. He's got 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From outside, off the mark. And Los Angeles guys shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. 15 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's George. Shot clock at 5. Over Williams. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. George has got 30.
Facing up from mid-range, George could have tried to drive, but takes what the defense gives him.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
The
Clippers ahead, up by 15. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T-Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey, everybody. Halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but two outstanding players through the first half.
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride in how they approach the game, and it seems like they're playing with extra enthusiasm tonight.
Yeah, those elite matchups, man, they can bring the best out of you.
Let's turn our attention to that first half, which left a big deficit on the board for the Thunder.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. If you can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, We'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We've got SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander. Lou Dort out there with Wiggins. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Mann in at the point. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. And it's in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
This is what SHAI excels at, navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
And Greg Anthony for SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Here's Mann. Paul George making his last shot. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Mann. Over Jackson. Again, Oklahoma City. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Outside Jackson. Over Wiggins. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Powell. Powell against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And looking at SHAI's game, there's a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Clippers leading by 13. Pass to Zubac. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Jackson from long range. No good that time. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Door to screen on Powell. Gilgeous-Alexander against Powell. No good on the shot. Jackson has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Thunder trailing by 16. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passes. David, thank you. And George gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Right side, Dort. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep.
Active on defense. When Powell puts forth this type of effort, it distracts shooters.
Outside, Batum. The shot by George, no good. Thunder trailing by 13. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The desire to finish. SHAI has that in his DNA.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And here is Los Angeles now. At one point, they led by 16. George double-teamed. Batum for three. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Dort misses. Los Angeles leading by 10. And here is Powell. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Well, Thunder have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard at his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Robinson Earls checked in for Oklahoma City. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. 5th, Ivica Zubac.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Here's Mann, guarded by Jackson. Powell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson Earl, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
There's the pass to Batum. That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Powell against Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 feet away. It's Dort on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Clock at 6. Here's Mann, and the lead is down inside single digits. Mann's got 16.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Powell. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Showing he can take over on the offensive end. SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And the Thunder making a change here. Okashevsky's checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. Amir Coffey's checked in for Zubats. Luke Kennard comes in for George. And John Wall subbed in for Jackson. Kicks it to Wall. That one good for 2. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Kennard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And checking out the stats for Kennard. Some last season stats for him. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following the three-pointer by John Wall. Kennard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Baisley's checked in for Oklahoma City. Robert Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Baisley. Makes it off the glass. Baisley's got 6 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Covington. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Robinson Earl, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Clippers leading by 6. Wall looking for an opening. Powell with it. Chalk up 2 there.
We see this every night from Norman Powell, putting on his hard hat and going to work.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Baisley from outside the arc. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th assist in the game. Now here's Powell. Covington setting the pick for Powell. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wall. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Baisley passes to Pokusevski, and the 3 ball is good. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Muscala, he's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Robert Covington, how he performed last season. And he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And anytime you take it inside against him, you know it may be coming right back the other way. He was a nasty, nasty shot blocker last season. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Powell. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Coffee. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Covington wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Quick attack by Covington, not giving the defense a chance to get all over him.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Pokusevski. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 9th assist in the game now. Now here's Wall. He's got 5. Covington, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Wall's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins finds Muscala. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Wall. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Here's Powell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A part of this team's toughness comes from Norman Powell, unafraid to stick his nose in there.
For Los Angeles, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, every team is looking for guys like Norman Powell, an explosive athlete who is relentless, and he can shoot the ball.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Robinson Earls checked in for Mike Muscala. Zhang comes in for Pokusevski. And it's Dort in for Wiggins. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Covington passes to Zubac. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Powell for 3. Sinks the triple. Powell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Norman Powell has become lethal from deep. Fantastic shot.
Thunder trailing by 4. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:14 left to play in the third. And that's a foul called on SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. Los Angeles leading by 4. Now Wall. He has 5. Picked off in midair. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Wall. Here's Paisley, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Here's Wall. The Thunder making the shot. Looking for Zhang. He gets it there. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Wall. It's hauled in by Zubac. Wall finds George. Zubac with the screen for George. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got 8 points.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Zhang. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer off the mark. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
You got to make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? They're going to try to help and tag. You got to make the right play, finish, or make the right pass, all right?
Well, you know what, Greg? You got to like what Coach Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
I mean, keep it simple. Don't rush it. Let's just stay focused. Really good advice.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for the Clippers right now, Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. The free throw drops for Zubac. And both free throws good for Zubac. Thunder trailing by 6. Man passes to Robinson Earl. Dishes it to Jang. Over in the corner, Williams. A three-pointer, no good. Zubac, a screen on Williams, and George kicks to Zubac. The Thunder pull it in. Robinson Earl's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Jang. A floater. Good D by Covington. Los Angeles leading by 6. Down low. It's stolen by Dort. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Kennard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3 ball with such confidence.
The first one falls.
When you look at Luke Kennard's free throw percentage, if you're the defense, you might want to keep him away from the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Jang, high post. Covington's there. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. George passes to Covington. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the Clippers pick up 2. Man can't hit. George looking around. Now here's Zubac. Outside, George. To the middle, 6 on the shot clock, and George with the stuff.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Man. Jang with a screen on Jackson. And he lobs it up.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Outside Jackson. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Jackson's got 20.
There you go. Under intense defensive pressure, Reggie fearless in the painted area.
Here's Dort. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Zhang the bounce pass. Here's Mann, guarded by Jackson. Here now the Clippers. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. George dishes to Jackson. Zubac with the screen for Jackson. That 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 12. Here's Robinson Earl, and he banks in the layup.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's George.
Oh, did you see that? Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And the Thunder with the possession here. A 12-point game. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Powell, and it goes down 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
Using that size in the mid-range, SHAI can get this shot anytime he wants.
They get it again. The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Robinson Earl. 5 to shoot. Here's Coffey. Zhang defending. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointers off the mark. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 10. Fires for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Outside, George lets it go from deep. And it's SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Covington. Here's George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Defense throws everything at George, but he persists and finds a shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting it in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
He misses the free throw.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Jang. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Robert Covington. Good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Mann. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Fabulous night for Jackson. He's unconscious scoring the basketball. You see all the work he's put in, and it's paying off.
Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams, just 5 to shoot. Muscala, the pass to Mann. And the 3 off target.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
George double teamed. There's Jackson with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Muscala, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Jackson, the Thunder making the shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Monday, the Houston Rockets will come into town. That's good from Jackson.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 8. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. The tray. And that one is off. Clippers leading by 8. Coffee passes to Zubac. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Mann. Wiggins surveying the floor. Here's Mann, guarded by Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Powell. There's Williams, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Williams has got his first basket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. He kicks it to Jackson. And again, no good by the Clippers. Thunder trailing by 6. Here's man. It's Muscala, top of the key. From downtown. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Outside, George. Yep, that one goes. George has got 39.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. John Wall's checked in for the Clippers. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's man, covered by Wall. They grab their own miss. Good on the shot. Muscala's got 4 this quarter.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Clippers leading by 6. And Wall kicks to Zubats. Screen by Zubats. Powell, that's good.
I love how Powell moves on the floor, glides off the pick to an open look at the basket.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, and he's good on the 3-ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29.
When they need a score, SHAI is willing to put the offense on his shoulders.
Zubats a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Powell the pass to Zubats. Here's man. Zubats defending. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Powell against Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Good on the triple. George has got 42 in the game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And so here is Oklahoma City. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
What I like about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he gets the nuances of the game. Terrific pump fake.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
From 12 feet out. George, no good.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by 7. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Coffee passes to Wall. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zubac.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
So the Clippers with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey,
thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time